Hi everybody, good morning. Hi Beeb. Hi Doc, hi Power. We're doing an early stream today. Because I have plans later this afternoon, so we're kinda on a timer. I'm on a timer. However far we get in like 2 hours is however far we get. But yeah, I've already prepared the workspace. I've extracted the motherboard from the Game Boy Color. And we're gonna try a couple things to fix the power issues. There's like a surprise button membrane getting here. We're gonna try to fix the power issues that we were having at the end of last stream, where it wasn't turning on consistently, and then also at some point my charging light went out. Your power is out? Oh no! My GBC's power is out. For sure. This looks intense. It's gonna be a little intense. Okay, so I emailed the guy that I bought the charging mod from, and they gave me like they were so helpful. They gave me a diagram of like things to check for continuity. So I took out my multimeter and I checked that everything was connected fine. That was fine. But he also suggested checking this thing. Oh, I just realized too that I'm using my iPhone to stream. And there's like a zoom lens. Yeah, now you can see that all in HD. There's a tiny this thing here, right under the yellow cable here. That's a fuse. So they told me to check on that one, and it seems like that one's broken. So I'm going to attempt to. That's one of the things I'm going to attempt to do today is replace this thing. And I bought these like replacements. This is like so much smaller than the original one, which I'm very sad about. So I don't know if this even gonna fit, but we'll see, I guess. I believed some person on the internet that was like, oh, I use these to fix my Game Boy Color. So I just bought some, but it's like not the right size. I think it's like stats wise, like technical specifications wise, it's like correct, but it looks a little small. But we'll see, I suppose. I don't know if I'm gonna succeed at this. And then the other thing that was suggested that I do is I clean the power switch, because that often is a culprit for like intermittent power issues. So apparently you can kind of see there's these like 2 tabs on the side. So you can desolder that and like take off this metal plating on the top and then clean out the inside with some alcohol. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Yeah. Maybe Jojo can help you with your power issues. I wish I could. You'll be watching while you build Legos. Oh, fun! What are you building? Oh man, I never really got into Legos, you know, but my niece and nephew are super into it. But they're really just like puzzles, aren't they? They're like fun building times. All right. Maybe I'll just leave the camera like this. Okay, so I guess let's get started. I need to heat up my trusty soldering iron. Winnie the Pooh treehouse set. That's rad. I think that's like that appeals very strongly to I think most children. I feel like the idea of a treehouse is so, and I think it carries with us through adulthood. Okay, let's turn this on. I'm scared. I don't know if I can. This apparently is a little hard to get off, but we'll try. Watch as like the next 2 hours is just me suffering. I need to turn off my Tamagotchi. They're not going to be getting any attention for the next couple of hours. Everyone say hello to my Tamagotchi school. So cute. But we're gonna pause them. Marble, please. Marble, please. Leave my stuff alone. Okay, pause that. Say hello to the other thing that I'm running. I'm running my colored Digimon. Oh, you pooped. Oops. Well. It's so loud. This thing is so loud. Marble, get off my desk! Please, you're not supposed to be here. We will pause you. Okay, he's gonna go into the fridge. I don't know why in Digimon pausing it is them going into the fridge, but that's it. I can pause Tamagotchi, cannot pause Marble, yes. Marble, please. I might need to like put him in a different spot. He's very, because usually when I do these streams, it's like the afternoon and that's like his like sleepy time. And but now it's the morning, so he's really like all over the place. Okay. I assume like cryogenic freezing. Yeah, that's probably it. I guess putting them in the fridge is a very succinct way of showing that. Alright. Did you guys ever design like a tree house to live in with all your friends when you were a kid? I feel like I used to do that. Okay. Alright, I'm nervous. Getting flux on here. Uh-oh. I don't think I cleaned out the... Ah! I don't think I cleaned out the... Not cleaned this very well last time I did. I need to get some... Build some flux. Okay. Oh my god. I'm nervous. I'm not sure how to like pry this off. So you should just be able to like melt off the, actually what I should do first, I should like try to see if I can jam my tweezers under. I should lift this side first. Power, yeah. Try to lift the side that the power switch is not. Okay. Time to play what device's battery will run out first. Oh no! Gonna try to fix this real fast. Hello, Pixel Pumpkin. We are playing the suffering game now. I don't know how to pry this up. Oh, I can't get like a good grip on this metal thing. Oh. I should put some more solder on it so it can like melt. Oh, maybe I should put some solder on it. Oh, I'm so nervous because like this thing is like flapping around. Nervous about damaging the ribbon cable. Ugh, you guys can't see. I gotta be mindful of the zoom. This is an unexpected streaming time. Yes, I plans later today, but I really wanted to try to attempt to do this before my plans because my plans involve meeting up with my friend who knows about electronics. So I figure like I should try to do this, and then if I cannot figure it out, then maybe he can help me. You made something from the official Stardew Valley cookbook. Nice. What did you make? Flux on there. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful that I don't heat up this little small thing on the side. Accidentally desolder that. Add some solder. Having a little extra solder will like it here to get liquid. Like pull it off. Speaking of Tamagotchi batteries, my Tamagotchi has been on the low battery screen for like 3 weeks. If it has a battery, do that. Do I not just be alive? That's a good question. Try this. Oh. Come on. Scared I'm gonna like fling hot metal into my eyeball. Help. Help. Am I not grabbing it correctly? Ugh! I should try to move the solder. A cheesy cauliflower is very involved. Hope it was fun. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Keep moving it closer to me so I can. Solder, like, come on, get in there. I feel like I'm making it worse. I actually don't like cauliflower that much. Is that weird? You know what? Maybe I'll try the other side first. Try the other side first. Okay. Please don't hurt yourself. Thank you. I'll try. Safety is the name of the game. Oh, I need to turn on my fan so I do not breathe the fumes. Soldering here. Yeah, I actually don't like cauliflower. I don't know why. I think because it sort of like crumbles. I'm like damaging the wires on the other side. I should probably like move this. Consume solder. Hello, Jack Horo. Bend this out of the way a little bit. Directly heating it. I think if I fail at this, I'll just go to my friend. I'll be like, "Can you fix this for me?" I need to like use a bit of force, huh? I don't know how to apply force and also apply the soldering iron at the same time. I need a third arm. Oh, loosening up. More flux on there. It's similar enough to broccoli that's not considered weird, but it's famously one of the foods that picky eaters don't like. Yeah. It's like a weird texture. I wouldn't call myself particularly picky, but... Oh, come on. Come on. I feel like I'm just like burning it. Why? Would you rather have a third arm or a third leg? I think I would want a third arm. I don't really go anywhere enough to really require extra leg power. A lot of people have an arm that they put the thing they're soldering on that helps with suspending from the arm. Yeah, I actually have one. I have a mini one, but it's never felt like stable enough for me. I don't know why. Maybe I need to get like a heavier one. Yeah, like I could go grab it, but I've never felt like, I feel like if I'm applying force like this, it like doesn't really, it just kind of like moves around. Urgh. Come on. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, it got movement. Oh, I'm scared I'm like ripping off the entire... I'm scared I'm ripping off the entire power switch. I probably don't want to do that. Oh boy. Maybe I need to like... They like tried to jam it up from this side. Try to get my... I don't want to rip off the whole thing. I'm like sticking my tweezer in there. Give it a bit of leverage. This? You can see the metal bending. Oh, it might not be easy to see on camera, but... How am I gonna get this back on? I assume getting it back on is gonna be easier. I hope. Ugh, I don't know how to orient myself. Okay. And my tweezers. Pop like this. That'll give leverage. Blocking everything with my hand. Turn up my... on my iron a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can pop off. Pop off, girl. Pop off, friend. Not coming up. I'm so scared I'm gonna rip off the whole power switch, and then we will be in very big trouble. Why doesn't it want to come off? Try more soldering wick. Probably soldering at multiple places. Oh, you mean it's like held down? I'm pretty sure this metal thing is soldered here and here. And then the power switch is soldered on these four here. So like if I put too much pressure on this side, I think it is possible that I could rip it off, which I'm very nervous about. Okay, I'm gonna try to put some more solder here, and then maybe it'll like help heat up whatever's stuck underneath the little tab. Solder's all like sticking to my iron. What have I done? Terrible. Why is the solder all like weird? Oh god, I'm getting it everywhere. Okay. Now let's see if we can. Try it off. On. I made it worse. Have I made it worse? Hmm. I think I made it worse. I think I made it worse. Hold on, I gotta remove marble from the premises. Marvel was not allowed to breathe the solder. That would be bad for him. Think I made it worse. Think I made it worse. You guys have you guys done anything fun during the weekend? Eve is building Lego. Went and got a haircut yesterday. At least soldered my soldering wick to the board. Why is it stuck? Why does this thing not want to come out? This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. All I want to do is clean in there. I want to clean in there. I gotta be mindful of the zoom. Very, very precise, but at least you guys can see all the little, little components. I can kind of jam my tweezers under here. But the thing is, like, tab here is very water just doesn't want to melt. I don't know why. Should I increase my temperature? Had a relaxing chill weekend. Played lots of Fields of Mystria. Ooh. Played some games on a friend's stream. Today just taking it easy. Legos and watching you. Yay! That sounds like a great weekend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Marvel, stop! I don't know if you can hear that. Let me tell you a story about Marvel's current obsession. Marvel, stop! No! Oh. Okay. He's like digging around. Okay, so I think on like Friday, I think I mentioned this. We were having ant problems, and we had a exterminator come in and like kind of spray our place a while back. But they came back, so the apartment sent another guy. And this other guy gave us like, I don't know, like industrial grade strength like ant traps, because we were using just the ones that you buy from the store, from like, you know, a Target or CVS or whatever. Oh my god, can you see the whole power switch coming up from the board? That doesn't seem right. Why isn't the metal thing coming off? This is so scary. I just want the metal thing to come off. I don't want the whole thing to come off. I want the whole thing to come off. But the guy gave us these new like ant traps. And I guess like Marvel has not. Oh no, I'm really scared I'm ruining the. You got to be careful about the power switch, because if you accidentally like rip it off the board, you can like permanently ruin these metal contact parts, which is extremely bad. That is very hard to fix. It's very, very hard to fix. But I'm gonna try not to do. But anyway, the guy gave us these like industrial grade ant traps. And I don't know if you've used like, at least the ant traps that we have here, the ones that you can buy at the store, they're very like, you know, they're just like little clear plastic boxes with some liquid in them, and then you like cut a hole and then the ants go in there and then like take the bait away. But the new ones, the stronger ones that he gave, are like these orange discs that have like the ant bait in the center. And so he just gave us some to put on the ground, and I guess Marvel saw these orange discs and he was like, well, at first he didn't react to them. I mean, we didn't like show it to him. We just like put it on the ground, and like we have a little contraption made out of cardboard so that he can't like play with the things, the traps. Underneath the tab. How do I? Not coming up. We you know, we have a contraption so that Marvel doesn't play with them, but then they're very fancy. It's like a little cardboard box, and then we put some clear tape on it so we can kind of peer inside and see how the traps are going. We put it in there, just where our old traps were. And then I was just like doing stuff on the computer, and then all of a sudden I hear in the background like a like hissing, and I'm like, what in the world? I turn around and Marvel's like staring into the box, and he's like hissing at the ant trap. And then since then he was like, and so we had to like replace our little contraption with something that has no windows, and then we like tape it down so he can't like try to grab it. But he's trying to like dig inside of the box that the ant trap is contained in to like get it, and I don't know why. I don't know. He's like, yeah, and so we're kind of scared that he's gonna like. Thankfully the ant trap design is just that like the bait is like inside. It's like there's like a container for the bait on the inside of the ant trap. And then there's like, and then it's like surrounded by like kind of empty space. So it doesn't like spill or anything. He can't like, I'm fairly certain he can't like eat it or anything like that. So it should be fine. But you know, we also don't want, like, if there are ants in there, we don't want Marble like, you know, playing air hockey with a thing full of ants. So it's been a battle for the past couple of days. The ant trap killed his family. It's like, you! I never thought I would see you again. Did you expect this to be as much of a process? No! I thought this would be easy. I was like, I thought this would be the easy part. And I thought this would be the fuse replacement would be the hard part. But I am worried that I cannot manage to get this out. I watched like videos of people doing this, and it looked so easy when they did it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I just kind of like fused the tab to the board. Like, it's not like melting. Tuscanon, hello! Are you here to watch me suffer? That's what's happening right now. We are suffering. I'm really scared I'm ruining this. I don't know how to get this thing off. I'm trying to remove all the solder I added to it in my misguided attempt to like make it easier to get off. But I think I just kind of all like mushed together now, and I don't know why. Soldering can be hard, I know from experience. Yeah, I don't think I've ever, I mean, I've done a couple of projects, and even now I'm just like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of ruining everything. What kind of projects have you done in the past, Tuscanon? You see, I like tried on this side first, and then I was like, I give up. And then I started trying on this side, and it was like equally hard. You know, I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna like open a YouTube video on another tab because I'm scared. I feel like I should do this with some guidance. Okay, Game Boy Color power switch, cleaning. How to, okay, so they're using soldering wick on the tab. On both tabs. Oh. They're using like an X-Acto knife. That seems dangerous. Yeah, they're using like an X-Acto knife to like pry the metal thing off. Do I have an X-Acto knife? See how somebody else does it. Okay, so they're using soldering wick on both sides of the tab. Oh, and they are prying from the back side. From this side. Not from this side. Because I think maybe because of the problem I was saying where the whole power switch was coming off, which is not desirable. Yeah, but they just kind of like took their tweezers. Okay. Okay, I guess I just need to keep trying. I think I'm doing the correct thing. But need to I really do need to get the solder off that I added. It's not good. So let's just focus on that first. Oh man, the whole 2 hours is just gonna be me doing this. It's already been an hour. Come on. Let's get all that delicious solder off. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I don't know what happened to the little tab on the metal part. Like gone. I like melted it. Very bad. If I have to replace this whole power switch, then we are... We are screwed. Did a couple projects with LEDs, like try to do timers and oscillating colors and strobe lights on one of those Cricut Sounds boards. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. I should do more like projects, like get more project kits. Soldering wick is not soaking up the stuff as much as I would like. Please. They actually got solder like on the side. On. I'm scared I'm burning it. Repairing the stove? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing I'm really enjoying about kind of learning how to do this stuff is like I feel more confident that if anything were to break, that I could actually figure it out. You know? Instead of just having to like wonder how to can't see anything because of my hand. Jam this in here. But I need to get into this power switch. Oh no. What is this? Is it skill issue? I don't know. I'm scared I'm pulling off the whole power switch. Oh, I feel like the whole power switch is coming off and I'm scared. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get this, so I'm trying to clean the inside of the power switch, because that is apparently a big source of intermittent power issues. which is something I've been seeing with this Game Boy Color, where like you turn it on and it like doesn't turn on half the time, or like you turn it on and then it's like freezes. So that apparently is one of the things you're supposed to check, is like, oh, it's like, you know, a lot of the time it's a dirty power switch. So I'm trying to get this metal like lid off, but it doesn't want to come off, and I'm like scared I'm gonna rip off the whole power switch, which is very bad. I do not want to do that. So I'm just like using a lot of flux and praying. Yeah, I made the mistake of, I added some solder because I thought it would be like easier to wick it off, but it's not helping. In fact, I think I made it worse. Wish me the best of luck. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Oh, there we go. We're getting some solder wicked up. I just had to kind of like melt it off first. Well, that's good. I can see the tab again. Little tab. My friend's gonna come over and just be like, I'm not gonna be done with this at all. And he's gonna be like, what have you done? What were you doing? I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. Help. I don't know what I was doing. Oh god. Accidentally welding the wick to the... Okay. You can sort of see the... now? I need to get more of this off. More flux, more power. Wasn't expecting this to be so hard. I was expecting this to be easy. I was expecting this to be easy. I gotten all the solder off. I gotten all of it off. Maybe. Looks like it's not, the wick is not picking up any more solder, so I don't know what to do. Scared I'm burning the board. Oh no, man. Looks like there's still quite a bit of solder on the sides. Yeah. Try to get that off. I can... some more off the edge. Don't look like any more water's coming off. All we have to work with. I don't know, man. I don't know. Gonna now try to jam my tweezers in here. That'll give us some force upwards. Like I can kind of get in here. Possible I would like to like there like a gap in here I can get into? No. A little bit more work. Like I'm trying to get closer to this side of the like I wonder if I can manage to get my under here while heating it up. Power's back, yay! I'm glad to hear that, Doc. You don't have to worry about running out of internet devices. Okay. Wonder if I can kind of like jam my tweezers under here while I heat it up. Scared. It's not coming off. Why doesn't this thing want to come off? Please. Oh God. Uh-oh. 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 I think I just ripped the whole power switch off the board. Uh-oh. The tab came off, yay! The whole power switch should not be coming off though, that's bad. That's bad. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see anything. Uh-oh. like I lifted the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can show. Can you see this? Like... You see how it's kind of like a little bit tilted off the board? Like, I think this part might have come up a little bit. So I have to make sure that that has contact later. We'll see. It might not be a disaster. It might not be a disaster. Might not be a disaster. That's what I tell myself. I don't know why this thing is like... Ruh-roh! Ruh-roh, Raggy! Ruh-roh! Okay. Learning experience. There is There is a way of fixing these sorts of things. Like, even if I totally ruin these pads, it's just like really annoying. So I don't know. Like, even if I make a mistake here, it's not like I don't have to throw the whole Game Boy away, but it will be painful. Ow. No, I burnt myself. Ow. Okay, panicking and see if I can get this metal thing up. I want to hide the hole. Lift it up. Okay, like the metal tab is off. Now, ow, look at my tiny little burn. I poked myself with the soldering iron. I'm not damaging anything on this side, right? Okay. Now, I think I can kind of like bend this metal thing off, hopefully. Man, I bet there's somebody out there who's experienced in this sort of stuff, like watching this and screaming like, don't do that, don't do it like you. I say, I apologize. Because this metal housing just doesn't want to come off. Did I accidentally like fuse? Like this side's just supposed to like kind of pop off the top, but I feel like I wonder if I can. I need to like hold down the black plastic part. Try to. I don't think it's just supposed to like come off. The whole thing's coming off. Bad. How do I hold you down? Wish I had a second pair of tweezers. You might need a new switch. Yeah, I'm I am worried about that. I don't know. Metal thing's just supposed to pop off. Come on. Like this metal part's desoldered for sure. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's like I feel like these parts are coming off for sure. Why isn't this like coming off? Come off! I command you! Use my finger. I command you! Ah! Videos made it look so easy. Other people doing this made it look so easy. Like hold down the whole power switch. Try to like bend up this little part. Oh yeah, you can see you can see a little bit when I press this down. You can see it wiggling on the pads. It's so bad. So bad. What have I done? Yeah, at this point, soldering, just like getting a whole new power switch, soldering it on would be maybe easier. Why isn't this thing coming off? Is Is it stuck? Is it not supposed to come off like this? Like, see how, is there a bit of solder here? Is that why? Like, it's supposed to just pop off. Pop off, queen. Thank you, Nightbot. Join the Discord if you would like to see more failures live on screen. If you would like to see disasters, join the Discord so you can be informed of when the disasters are gonna happen. I tried to clean up the side of the Switch. I don't know if that's like the problem, but like sticking to the plastic part. I need it. I tweet here. Hold it down. Open it. I like lift. I pull on the tab. Will that give some slack for it? Open it. Oh, I feel like I'm breaking it. Oh, but it looks like, it does look like I'm bending the metal thing enough. Do you see that? I just need to separate it from the... I need to bend this up enough. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. I'll just bend that up. Perfect. Now I need to do the other side. Okay, and then probably need to make sure that the power switch is like okay over there. But we can do that after we break in. Okay, so I need to also remove the solder I put on this side. Like a fool! I was a fool! But now that we've done one side, it should be easier. We just have to be careful about accidentally heating up these things that are close by and like shooting them off on accident. I want to remove the solder, but I think there isn't much solder. A little bit. Let me get the soldering wick stuck. Okay. Things good. Kind of see the tab now. So I think What I can do is just heat it up and then pull the rest of it off, probably. Hoping. Here, let's bend this. I got a good grip on that. Oh man, I can peek inside there. It looks gross. It looks gross! Ladies and gentlemen, it looks gross. So I do think that cleaning this out will help if I haven't ruined the actual power switch. But... oh yeah. Yeah, let's move that out of the way. Oh man, look at that. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yay. Oh, thank God. We did it! Ah! That took like an hour. Oh man, baby. It's not supposed to look like that in there. Hey Galaxy, soldering looks really stressful. It is. It's so stressful. But it's very rewarding. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my soldering iron for a little bit. Because now we're just gonna be cleaning. Oh man. Friends, this is not what it's supposed to look like in there. You're supposed to see these like shiny metal plates inside. This thing is also pretty grimy. Like these are like metal contacts that basically the way this works is that when you there's little metal wires on here, right? And when you slide it, it like bridges these 2 points. I think it's C and 3, or maybe these 3 all together. I don't remember. But when you slide it, it bridges all the points, and then it completes the circuit. And then when you slide it off, it breaks the circuit. Game Boy Autopsy, yes. Okay, so let me get a little bit of alcohol. Poor thing is mangled. Yeah, like I cleaned everything except for the power switch because I was scared to do it. I was like, it's too hard. But I should have just done it. I mean, I just have to do it because it is a problem. Working with circuit boards, it looks like it requires a lot of fine motor skills. Indeed. It is, my hands are kind of shaky, but, in general, but yeah, I think my experience with drawing helps a lot, actually. This is so small. I feel like I'm gonna need to get, like, a toothpick or something. But yeah, you can sort of see what it's supposed to look like here. And I did see a trick. Air compressor? Unfortunately, I don't have one. It does seem more gunky than dusty. It's like sort of hard. I think you gotta just give it a little scar. I saw this trick. You cut the Q-tip in half and it acts like a little fine-grained cleaning tool. I sense victory this time? I mean, I hope so. Hey, Voodoo. We'll see. The jury's kind of out because I may have. It looks like I didn't ruin these 2 things, but they did come up, so I'm gonna have to make sure those are properly soldered down when I put everything back together. So they did come up off the board, which was unintended. Fingers crossed that I didn't ruin it. Oh man, it's grimy in here. I guess it's I mean, I guess it's not too much of a surprise given the state of the board from when we first got it. Very well loved unit. Isn't there a laser image of Mario Mushroom on the circuit board too? Is there? I don't know, I never noticed. There? I don't see. But that'd be very cool if I just like missed that. Nintendo likes to put Easter eggs? Oh. Maybe there is and is it like hard to see or should it be obvious? Might be getting mixed up with another card. Ah, okay. Yeah, there are many out there. There are many out there. Ugh. Gross. I feel like I need to clean this extremely well because I don't want to open this again. I do not want to open this ever again. I'm gonna be as thorough as I can here. 2 weeks later. It's not clean enough. It's not clean enough. Why is this Q-tip so bushy? That off. Yeah. Or in here. I like how I should try to scrape everything. Is this like as good as it's gonna get or no? Get it. I'm like scared of damaging it. Like how hard should I scrub? Don't know. Next to Sega Game Gear. Oh man. So I think I have to be convinced. Somebody else actually asked me about Game Gear. I don't know why. I was at a convention. I was like talking about hunting for retro stuff, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Game Gear is my favorite." I was like, "Oh." But I don't know much about the games on the Game Gear. The only thing I know about the Game Gear, it takes like 8 batteries or something. Like it's very power hungry, is what I've heard. And that's like partially why it didn't do so well. Because it was like, parents didn't see it as very like cost effective. So Nintendo was very smart about that. This around so I can. Circuit board and Nintendo Switch Pro say thanks to all the game fans. Really? That's cute. I wanted to get SENS. What's SENS? Super Entertainment Nintendo System. It's a lot shinier. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. It does look shinier. But is it good enough? Good enough. You see it? Do you see this power switch like wiggling? It's not supposed to do that. it's not supposed to be wiggling. I'm worried that I ruined power switch. We'll hope for the best. Yeah, I don't know what I would do next. I feel like I'm a big Nintendo console fan, and I feel like I have 2 GBAs that I've modded, and then this is my third Nintendo handheld mod. Like maybe a Pocket, but like Pockets don't have color, so I prefer the Game Boy Color era of games. The Game Boy Color can play older games too. It's like I don't really need a Pocket or an original. Like I don't have as much of a desire to like carry one around and play it. You can mod a 3DS for capturing? Oh, that's true. I could. There's like one guy in the world who makes like 3DS capture kits. So I'd be very worried. I think I would have to get a second 3DS. Like I have one, but I don't want to ruin it. I'd have to get a second 3DS. Maybe a beat up second 3DS. Trying to mod it. DS Lite, tons of cool shells and buttons and stuff. Yeah, I thought about modding, I guess I do have a DS Lite, because I brought home my husband's old 3DS Lite when we went to visit his family, like last year. He was like, oh yeah, you can, have it. But, and I modded it partially, because it was very sunburnt. The screens are very sunburnt, so I swapped out one of the screens for with a second, like a junk DS Lite that I found in Japan, and thankfully the screens were intact for that one. I've done a little bit of that, but I was taking a look at the shells out there on the market, and apparently the quality is like kind of hit or miss. And I think also I was sort of intimidated by like opening it up fully, because like I just replaced the bottom screen. That was the most egregiously damaged one. The top screen was a little bit damaged, but I was like, maybe I can live with it. But I was kind of intimidated about opening it because, dealing with hinges is always kind of scary. I had a really hard time with it when I was modding my GBA SP. I had to actually, my electronics friend was the one who like opened it up fully for me because I was like too scared, and he basically had to you take the hinge, like the hinge is inside of there's like a little cylinder, and then I don't know if I can illustrate. There's a cylinder, and then the hinge like joint is like inside the thing, and you have to use a lot of force to like pop it out, and it's very scary. And my electronics friend was the one who did it for me. I was scared. We did end up breaking it a little bit, but it worked fine. This is as good as it's gonna get. Might be as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let's see if we can clean this little piece here. That aside. So I was a little intimidated, but I don't know. I guess if I want to, ooh. Tip is like too. Oh man, can you see that? It's like pitch black, this thing. But yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna open it up all the way to replace the screen anyway, might as well. Might as well reshell it. If my DS wasn't in really good condition, I'd try to reshell it, but I might get another one down the line. Yeah, my husband took very good care of his childhood DS Lite. So it's like, the shell is in like actually very good condition. So it seemed kind of like a waste to reshell it. I don't know. So a lot of reasons I didn't want to reshell it, but oh, cartridge modding. Yeah, people do that. So I feel kind of bad. I guess if I find a cartridge that's like in really bad shape, you can kind of reshell it. People will use like, you know, they'll get a copy of like Pokemon Crystal and like give it like a, you know, a cute gel and like a custom sticker and stuff like that. Kind of fun. Yeah, I think it's just they like will, you know, they'll change the cartridge to like a different color. And you can buy like different color cartridges. And they'll like print out like a custom sticker. It's like there's some black stuff in the center and I can't tell if it's like, is that dirt or is that just like what it looks like? Maybe that's just what it looks like. Oh. Yeah, but one thing I have not done that has not been in my repertoire of repairing things, I've never replaced a cartridge battery, which is I know something you have to do for older games. Dirt inside here. That doesn't seem too hard. But there's one of the like retro modding discords I'm in, there's like a little bit of an exasperated meme of people just like soldering directly to batteries, which is a very bad idea. But you know, like if you don't know too much about electronics, it's like something you might attempt to do, you know? But apparently that's like a common thing that newbies will do on accident. So there's like a GIF that gets posted of like little coin battery exploding because somebody tried to like solder some, you know, metal tabs directly to it. I want to emulate my DSL, but don't want to get a virus. Yeah, it's hard to find, you know, trustworthy sources for stuff like this nowadays. So my attitude towards this sort of stuff has always been kind of like YOLO, but that's probably not advisable. I kind of just play it by instinct. I'm like, does this look like a legit place? Do other people talk about it, like on Reddit maybe? You can get a little bit of social validation. Sometimes that helps. I think this is as good as this is gonna get, huh? I really want to get this grime in the center here. Sort of like lower down? Can't really. R4 cards are probably the best. Yeah. I'm a proud owner of flashcards. Actually, I have one. I got one for my Game Boy Color. Not the EverDrive. So if I can ever get this Game Boy Color to work, I got this fancy thing that I can use to play Game Boy games. And it's from a person in Ukraine, which is kind of cool. But yeah, apparently, and it's pretty neat because there's like a little SD card slot here. So you just like load up your SD card and you just stick it in and then you're good to go. Put your games on. Boom. I want to get Fire Red just to flex. That would be a flex. That would indeed be a flex. It is it's gonna get, maybe. Oh no, I'm so scared of putting it all together. Like I suffered. I suffered for this moment. It's like 300 Canadian dollars. I believe it. You know, games are so expensive now. I like even just I think like 6 years ago or something. my husband and I were like clearing out our games stuff, and like my husband had a lot of old Pokemon games that he was like, oh, I don't play these anymore. So I just like harvested the Pokemon off of them, and then we like sold them on eBay for like $20. Because that's what they were going for back then. But then now you can sell like, now they're like $100 each. I really missed out on the Pokemon stonks back then. So I guess, you know, congratulations to the person who bought like super cheap retro Pokemon games off of me and my husband before the market got crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of demand for Nintendo stuff. I guess that's good. I don't know. I feel kind of validated by it because I enjoy most Nintendo things. I'm just like, yes. Yes. I'm gonna head to the flea market soon, take a look, buy some more Pokemon VHS tapes. Oh man, that's so awesome! Have a good time. That sounds wonderful. Oh, you know what? I better clean this thing too. Tiny nub of a... Being a game cartridge, I badly want a copy of Earthbound, but about 180,000 were manufactured in the US and 680 worldwide. It's like 500 for an original. Oh, I didn't realize that the physical game cartridges for Earthbound were so rare. That's interesting. I wonder if that's why. I feel like Earthbound is still pretty niche, like considered pretty niche. I wonder if that might be why, I guess. Like, a lot of people didn't have it, and then it kind of became a little bit of a after the fact popular. Got some buzz on here. Okay. My friend literally had all of the Gen 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon games and sold it for like $200. Oh no. Rip. Rip to your friend. Like, was this like a while ago before the market got crazy? Basically? Did the math, it's roughly $300 or $3,000 now. Man. Sorry for their loss. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, you never know though. And it's like, I also kind of feel weird about like holding on to Pokemon games. Like just because they're expensive, you know? It's like, if the price increased, I wouldn't sell it. I would just keep it because I'd be like afraid of letting something go that's so expensive. But it's dried. Should I try to put it back together? Should I try to put it back together? Should I dry it? Should I let it dry a little bit more? Oh no, yeah, there's a little bit of alcohol still down there. Okay, you know what? Let's try working on the other thing that I wanted to do, which is replacing the fuse. So, we'll let that dry, and then we're gonna work on this part here. Okay, let's heat up the soldering iron once again. I have 30 minutes. I have 30 minutes to do this. Not that long ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, so he definitely still got scammed. There's an Earthbound sale tracker website that pings you when there's a listing. Handpicked. Oh, so there's some person out there that's just like looking for Earthbound and letting all of their fellow Earthbound fans know about it. That's dedication. I'm gonna bring this closer here so I can actually see. So I need to desolder these 2 wires because they're in the way, which is unfortunate. And maybe that's a good thing because maybe I should, because the insulation on these wires kind of melted because of my lack of skill. So I might just want to redo these anyway. So we'll see. Probably got weed with that money? A sandwich or something? I mean, I guess I mean, if that's what he wanted. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I feel weird about, like... It's like, the thing is... Letting go of these things because you don't use them and, like, letting somebody else who enjoys it seems like a good thing. That all the way. Because, like, you know, why should I hold on to it if I'm not even playing it, you know? Like, that feels, you know, a little bit wasteful. Like, somebody else could be enjoying it. And I know that if, like, I tried to, if the prices were this high back then, I would have, like, not sold it. But that feels also kind of, like, disingenuous, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a sanity check here. I don't know, maybe just for illustration purposes. But, yeah, apparently with this fuse, you're supposed to be able to get continuity across the two ends of the fuse. And if you don't, that means your fuse has popped, has been overloaded, and it like broke. So it broke the connection. So it's basically a little safety measure. So if your circuit gets overloaded, little multimeter. Oh, the zoom is too high, but. So we're gonna check if it's broken. I have checked this multiple times because I was in denial. But we'll check it again just for, I don't know, completion's sake. He super regrets it? Oh. Oh no. Right now we're watching the old episodes and I've been talking about the games. Okay. Testing it works. I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping. But yeah, we should be able to just like, yeah. So there should be a beep when we do this, but there is no beep when we do this. So we're gonna replace this thingy. Put that away. I think I can just heat up the sides and take it off. Hopefully. I will not accidentally take off anything else on the board. That would be very bad. It beep. Do people buy them to put them on a shelf and never play them? Yeah, maybe. I'm sure a lot of people do. But that's something I know people do with Game Boy mods. You can buy these like special cases that like fit a Game Boy Color perfectly, like a display case. So people will get like a perfectly good, I mean, well, I don't know, maybe they're broken and they just look good, but people will take like a perfectly good like Game Boy Color, mod it so it like looks really cool, and then they'll like put it in like a little display case, which is like no shame about that. But for me, I've always been like, oh, I wanna play my Game Boy. Boy, is it coming off? Loosening. There we go. There we go. Cool. We got it. That was much easier than the power switch. Some people are scalpers or so-called collectors, yeah, but a lot of people wanted to play. Yeah, that's what I would hope. Yeah, I find it, I don't know if I would be happy just like holding onto a Game Boy Color to just display. Okay, I'm coping. I really don't want to solder on this like tiny fuse that I got. Like, this is so much smaller than the one. Like, this is the original aside here. And these are the ones that I got from DigiKey, and they're like so much smaller, and I don't want to solder these. So I'm gonna do another multimeter test just on this component directly, because like, I don't know. Like, what if it's just what if it's working, and all we need to do is just kind of like, maybe it just got unsoldered somehow. There's a lot of fake inflated prices for games because of those people, yeah. We have the same problem in like the Tamagotchi community. Okay. Hello? Beep? Please beep? Okay. Yeah, that is definitely not no continuity here. So, we have confirmed this thing is dead. I would like to have a word with Mr. Tamagotchi. Yeah, there's a couple of certain types of Tamagotchis that have inflated prices for like no reason. Like, they're not particularly rare, but just because like some scalpers sometime clean this off. Some scalper sometime just was like, I'm just gonna make this price really high, and then it just like stuck, you know, which is sort of a bummer. That off a little bit, gets flux residue off. That dry for a sec. I have no idea where my Tamagotchi went. It's somewhere. I feel like that's a common story. People just like lose it in their childhood, and then you discover it again in a closet or whatever. Yeah, but Tamagotchis are expensive nowadays. I, as a Tamagotchi fan, recommend keeping it and playing with it because I think they're a fun experience. But they are, if you are interested in selling it, now is the time. They are, well, actually, it depends on which model you have, but yeah, people are crazy for Tamagotchis nowadays. My brothers have Tamagotchis in storage. I see quite a lot of Tamagotchis in secondhand shops near you for cheap. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's a little tricky now because they've created remakes of some of the older ones. So a lot of the Tamagotchis you sometimes see on like, you know, Facebook Marketplace or Mercari or whatever, like they are they're the remakes. Like somebody bought them and then they're like, this is boring, I don't play. So those are pretty easy to find. Not massive prices around my parts. Oh, that's good. But if they're like true vintage ones, even the originals are not too expensive. They're maybe like double what they used to be. I'm just gonna add a little bit of solder right here. Sort of like not soldered to add a bit. Okay. They're not too expensive, but yeah, the old vintage ones, the original ones, are maybe about twice the price that they used to be, that they were original. Take care, Jojo and Everin. Good luck with the build. Thank you, Doc. Thanks for coming to hang out. Have fun at the flea market. I hope you find cool stuff. My friend found a Game Boy Micro at a flea market like a couple of years ago, which are now like super expensive. So maybe you'll find a similar treasure. I don't really know the differences between the originals and the remakes. Yeah, I think for most people it's like a little dubious. I don't know how. Okay, so the fuses came on this like little tape thing, and I don't know how to take them off. Do I just like peel them off like a sticker? Game Boy Micro, yeah. It's like a not particularly well-known version of a GBA. So it's like can you just peel this off? I don't know. I'm scared. I bought 5 of these on purpose because I was like, I'm gonna mess this up. cut it out? Oh, like I messed it up. Do I cut it out? What do I do? This is not something I was like, do I cut out the fuse? Do I peel it off like a sticker? What do I do? But yeah, the Game Boy Micro, it plays GBA games. And they're very expensive. I don't think there was a whole lot of them made. Do I take this out? This is a problem. Do I... Wait, what does the old one look like? The old one looks like... this. Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny GBA, basically. Is it encased? Do I free this fuse from its prison? Do I, like, cut it open? I guess I cut it open. Yeah, but the Micro is very cute. I kind of wish I had one, but they're very expensive. I don't know if there's much modding you do for the Micros. Like, I feel like not enough people have them. I don't know how to open this. I'm gonna just cut it open and see what happens. I hope you guys are not hearing the police sirens outside. Oh, this thing is so tiny. How the heck am I supposed to... Ah! Oh. Oh god, it's even smaller than I imagined. This is so small. This is not... I don't think this is gonna work. It's so small. Oh my god. It might be barely big enough. Oh my god. It's a crumb. It might be barely big enough. I think the trick is... Okay, speaking of fine motor skills, I have to hold this down. Okay, I think I can just kind of place it in the middle and then like hold it down and melt the solder underneath it. The trick will be kind of not moving. It's so small! Oh, Jesus. Why did I listen to this random person on the internet saying that this is the one that they got? It's so small! Okay. Alright, this is gonna be an adventure. Ugh, all you need is 3 hands. Okay, here we go. But I'm glad this is going perhaps smoother than, Okay, so I'm gonna hold it down with my... Hold it down. Okay, that work? Oh my god, I think it worked. Down. And do the same on this side. Making contact, I don't know. Okay. You could. It's on, I think. Let's test with the multimeter. Turn off my iron, soldering iron. Are we breaking more Game Boys? Maybe. I'm trying not to. What am I trying to mod the Game Boy? Oh, well, this one, I've already done my, like, the mods that I want. I guess this stream's more of a repair. So the Game Boy was having power issues at the end of last stream. And I believe, my hypothesis is partially because this fuse is broken. So I'm trying to replace it with a new fuse. And then I was also trying to clean up the power switch because that also is known to cause issues with it, like turning on only sometimes and things like that, because the circuit was so, or I mean like the metal parts were so dirty underneath the power switch. So, okay, so let's see if I did this correctly. We can check for continuity between the two ends. Yeah, so we will, yeah, today is just like, can I get the GBA to turn on? So here we go. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. Beep? Come on, beep for me. Yeah, so it is broken. We are attempting to fix the broken. Okay, there we go. So we should hear a beep. Ooh. Okay, good. That went perfect. That was perfect. Oh my god. I'm doing it again because I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I soldered on that tiny little fuse. I'm extremely proud of myself. Okay. Next we gotta solder these wires back on, but you see how badly I mangled it last time? Actually, the yellow one is not so bad. This orange one's a little sus. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'll recut this one real quick. Oh shoot. Which side goes to which side? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember which color was on which side? Wait, I think I have a picture. I should have taken a picture. I think I did take a picture like a while back. I have it. Please, please, past joy. Past joy. Did you come in clutch? Are you gonna come in clutch? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I could look at my past stream. I could look at the VOD. Let me see if I can look at the VOD. Let's see. Orange on left earlier? Okay, so it was like this. This maybe? I'm gonna double check. Where is my VOD? Where is the VOD? The VOD. Oh, curse my extremely zoomed out, blurry. Okay, yeah, orange was on the left. Galaxy's right. Orange was on the left. Yellow was over here. I have a better image of this. I'll double check looking at a different angle. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at streaming? I can't see anything. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yellow was over here. Okay, cool. So, let me cut this. Because it's like, the insulation is like kind of sus here. Then, time to guess which wire gauge. It's not 20. It's yes. That looks good. Okay, this looks much better. So, and actually I'm gonna trim this yellow one just a bit because I feel like I have too much wire. Oh, my fine motor skills are failing me. Okay. Go. Then I will do maybe orange first. Turn my iron back on. A little flux on here. The orange first, because it's like closer. Like, stick the wire in. That seems good. This wire a little bit so we black. Good too. Okay. And I think we just need to put it all together and hopefully it'll work. I can bend these properly. Before I had the wire bending this way. Oh, actually, I should check. What I should check is to see if the charging light. Oh, please. First, let's check that. I don't have a long enough USB cable, so I have to do it over here. So you won't be able to see the light come on. The charging light comes back on. Okay, so it was the fuse. The fuse did fix that. Okay, perfect. Very, very good. And then the other thing that we want to do is let's put the power switch back on. Back together. Assemble this. So I don't want to solder it down quite yet, I think, because I want to be able to clean it more, I guess, if I need to. That on, and we can pop back this, pop back the metal thing back on. Kind of press it on there for now. Not popping on. Ah! What develops fine motor skills other than drawing and handwriting? Starting to have fine motor skills from like scalpels and that sort of thing. Yeah, I suppose, I wonder if it's just like the fear of like, I mean, fear is a very powerful motivator. Just like, hey, if I screw this up, this person's gonna die. Maybe there's some, oh my god, how do I make this stay inside? Pop this back on. Oh, but you know what? I should like solder these points here because they're like very loose. So let's can I just like not solder the metal thing on? Like what if I have to open it again in the future? Put some flux. I'm just gonna reflow that. So hold it down the switch and like reflow this. Hopefully did it. Okay, yeah, it seems stable now. Good. Oh, gonna completely ruin it. Okay, and now what we do, now that this is like The metal thing is back on. I could probably just leave the metal thing unsoldered. It's on there pretty nice and tight, actually. 'Cause that would be really nice if I don't have to take that apart again. What am I doing? I want to plug the battery in, and then we can test to see if it turns on, actually turns on. So. That battery in. Or actually, maybe I'll zoom out. Go. Oh, well, you still can't see me putting the battery in. That's okay. Okay, so we have the battery plugged in. Okay. Now let's see if it turns on. I'm scared. Come on. It did not turn on. Why didn't it turn on? Does the screen need to be plugged in for it to turn on? I need to plug in the screen. Maybe it's one of those things where it like doesn't boot if it doesn't connect. Okay, so let's put that. I take off the battery for a sec because flapping around. I do not want it flapping around. Oh, I hate these connectors. They're so like, I feel like I'm gonna always like rip the wires out. Okay. How do I do this again? I forgot how this works. Oh. Okay. It this way. Catch. Now. Our switch cover out of the way. Now let's try putting in the battery. Alrighty, turning it on. It did not turn on. It didn't turn on! The sound off? Oh? Hello? Turning on? And no power light, no screen. Welp! I've done all I can. Wait, can I check is there something I can do to check the power switch? Like, the power switches properly? The power source out. Because the trusty multimeter again. So the switch itself, like these 2 points, let me zoom in again. Oops. So these 2 points are supposed to have continuity when the switch is on. So they should not have continuity now. It'd probably help if I turned on my multimeter. So these should not have continuity now. And if I flip the switch, should have continuity. Should have continuity. Hmm? Oh, interesting. Is it not like pressed down enough? Hold up. I can still salvage this. Is it not like pressed down all the way? Because the metal contact should be touching switches in the on position. I'm a little worried about this pad because if I ripped it off earlier, very bad. I'm wondering if I like ruined that pad. Out from the case. Great. Quick. A little worried. Check under here. Get this off again. I didn't even solder it down. It's just like I just popped it on. Now it's stuck again. Oh, there we go. So like, I don't know what to check here. Like these metal thingies should have continuity. Yeah. Okay. These should not. Or I mean, yeah, these should not. I don't know. Is it just not like? Are these metal things not pressing down hard enough? Like, do I maybe have to? Oh, you know what? Maybe I bent them down when I was cleaning them. Maybe I have to like kind of gently pop them back up a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, these are like flat. Gently pop them back up. I'm scared of breaking them. Very bad. Okay. So, bent the pins up a little bit. Okay, now let's try. Now let's try. Bring this back in. My hands are so shaky. Ah! In place. Okay. Kind of plugging this back in. There's a little bit more resistance now. And now... Okay, so there's continuity between those two that we... As expected. Alright, now let's try turning it on. Phew! I'm glad I didn't panic. I figured it out! I'm so proud of myself! Well, okay. I should wait to celebrate until it actually turns on. Okay. Alright, moment of truth! Oh, thank Jesus and God. Oh my God. Okay. Test if it's consistent. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, let's put this baby back together. Okay, now we just need to make sure I didn't break anything else while I do this. Okay, turn off soldering iron. Don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service. Yes! Yes! After 3 streams. After 3 streams. The journey is finally over, maybe. Okay. Put the, put this back together. Back to the scene. Hard. That's intact. That down. We just kind of squeeze in everything. Speaker sits here. Got that hair that's there. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. So everything is kind of fitting in. Should be. By settling in. Kind of gently, like, prying everything down. Need to clear the battery. That's good. Membranes are all in place. Now we screw this back in. Here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right at the, like, a little over the 2-hour mark, but that's okay. Screw that back in. This. I sure hope it works when I put everything back together. Okay. ID. Oh, I guess a bit more. Wiggling. Didn't actually screw any of the wires. Okay, good. Where is the back case? I need to put in the. My hands are shaking. I'm like so excited. Okay, so I gotta put the battery in here. Okay. Safely in here. Cover back on and then plug this in. Battery here. And then I swear to God, I hope I never have to open this ever again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the route of not soldering back down this, like, the metal power cover because it's pretty snug in there actually. So I'll just leave it because I don't think I really need to. I don't think I need to solder back down. Closing everything. Sure I'm not pinching any wires. Okay. That back on. Okay, screen's working good. I can scroll it together or screw it together. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's working! Ah! Cannot believe this. I can't believe this. The suffering was all worth it. It feels good, man. And time to test. I should also make sure it can read a game. My single Game Boy game that I have. Okay, let me just double check I'm not screwing into a wire here. Take a peek at the hole. That looks fine. Okay. Want to over tighten. Getting a cracked shell at this point would be so sad. I think I actually did that with my GBA when I modded it. I have this like really pretty holographic shell, and then like at the last minute when I was screwing it together, like I accidentally over tightened one of the screws. It's not very noticeable, but it was a little bit of a bummer. Good. Oh yeah, I think I did this off stream. I put these like shiny stickers on afterwards because I was trying to make myself feel better, I think. I was like, maybe I'll at least make it look pretty if it's like totally dead. Okay. Nice. Right, and then we just have the screws underneath the battery. I don't know why I stick the battery in like this all the time because I know I have to take it out. Oh, you can see the top of my hair. I should be careful. Pokemon stickers on the back and front of the Game Boy. Yeah! Just like the old days. I do love in animes when you pull out old consoles of boxes when they were kids and the stickers are peeled. Yeah! Because it's so, like, relevant. Or it's so, like, true. That is what we did with our consoles. Decorated them and stuff. Okay. See if I can get this battery to sit nicely. All right, baby. All screwed in. Still turns on. Why doesn't it turn on? Why doesn't it turn on? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? No! What? Is the battery, did I loosen the battery on accident? What? It was working! It was working. It was working earlier. We saw it. We all saw it. It's something. Did I short something? This happened last time too. I like screwed on the back and it like something shorted. If I take out one of the screws, will it work? Did one of the screws? That one. The charging thing still work? Okay, charging light still works, so it's not the fuse. I short something with one of the screws? Let me take out all the screws and see what happens. Oh! Okay, so for some reason, it looks like this screw is like shorting something. So I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check what that is. What's happening with that? But I think if I screw in this other screw, fine. Is this just luck? Yeah. Okay, so there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the other screw. I could just leave it out. Maybe that's the best thing to do. So let's just we'll just leave that screw out because it seems like it's causing some kind of problem that I have yet to diagnose, but at least we kind of know that that's the problem. So we'll just call it done. I think we can claim victory. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me grab a game real quick. It's also blinking at the Nintendo logo. Oh, that's normal. That's normal. That's normal when you don't have a game in. No need to panic. Yeah. Game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This happened last time too! What happened? Uh-oh. Fuse is still okay. Turns on. Is there something wrong with this cartridge? Let me try the EverDrive. Did you know that US versions of the GBC can play Japanese games? Oh. Is it not true in the reverse? Huh. Is there something wrong with the cartridge reader? Yeah, it seems to like freak out when there's a cartridge in the slot. Fuse is still okay. Yeah, it seems to be fine until I put a game in, which is very mysterious. And like you can hear I don't know if you can hear it on stream, but there's like, you can hear the sound, the speaker pop a little bit when you turn it on. Huh. Well. You know know what? Well, we'll claim victory over the power things. We obviously did fix something, but it seems like there's a... Oh yeah, that's weird. And I have to like plug it into the USB to like kind of reset it, and then it will like turn on again. It's so weird. That is so weird. Okay, well, the saga continues, perhaps. But we did do a good job fixing some power stuff, so that is good. I'm really happy about that. I think that was successful. So, I gotta go. My multimeter is screaming at me because I left it on. Thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you hanging out and watching. That was very exciting. I think I tried something new, so I'm very proud of myself. More build streams! Yeah, it's just like 5 streams in a row of just me like suffering because of this. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. It seems like it's interesting, so. It's true in the reverse, most Nintendo handhelds were region free. Like how the Famicom can play NES games, but you have to shave a little bit of the cartridge hole. Oh, that sounds terrifying. Cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I'm not gonna raid because I gotta go. I'm already like past. I'm late for my thing. But thank you everybody for coming. We'll be back with some Rune Factory on Tuesday. So I will see you guys then. And then I'll see if my electronics friend can help me debug some of this stuff. So we'll. Depending on what it is, if it's like super easy, we might just go ahead and fix it. But if it's a little bit more involved, I'll try to do it on stream. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.